Ladies and gentlemen, Junior Achievements 2012 Student of the Year, Josuel Plasencia.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. Thank you and good evening. Tonight, I'm honored and humbled to have this opportunity to share my story and thoughts with you. As I look around this big, beautiful room, I can't help wondering about the different paths we have taken, different roads we have walked that have led us to this place and this moment. I'm grateful for this opportunity to tell my story, which I hope will help you understand why kids like me need your support to achieve our dreams. The room I grew up in was small. I can still see it now. A tiny attic with a bed, an antenna TV, a fridge, and an electric stove. This was not in any third world country. It was right here in the business capital of the world, New York City. Unlike thousands of kids you read about, encounter, or see in the city who are raised by a struggling single parent, in this case, my mother. Like them, I have struggled to overcome the social and economic limitations that try to shape and define me. Without some willing and helping hands along the way, I would not be standing here tonight as Junior Achievement of New York's Student of the Year. I moved out of the physical room a year ago, but its social and ideological constraints still confine me. You see, the room was more than just four walls. It was my family's past and their present. Without the right opportunities, it was destined to be my future. Although the word entrepreneur is unknown to my family, their life journey embodies its definition without the benefit of its rewards. You see, my mother works hard but still struggles to make ends meet. My father is a musician who never gets paid. My uncle is a cinematographer who doesn't get noticed. And my grandfather is a carpenter who built schools he never attended. The story of my family is one of perseverance and modest merit, with little to no credit. Their lack of education and economic opportunity has trapped and kept them all inside the room. And without an intervention to break this cycle of unfulfilled promise, I was destined to follow the same path. My life started to change when I visited my dad in the Dominican Republic. During my junior year, for the first time, I lived with my dad. He was late in trying to raise me. Years before, the confines of his own room had caused him to be absent from my life. In me, my father's dreams of escaping into a bigger world still lived. My dad wanted to see me become a baseball star, but I did not. The force of his desire pushed against my need to follow my own path. Every night, the pressure to choose between my father's dreams and what I felt in my heart would dampen my pillow. It was a heavy choice to make. I found myself deliberating between pursuing higher education or what my dad wanted. Once more, I felt trapped in that room. It wasn't until I participated in school mission trips in the Dominican Republic and Haiti that I found the courage to make a choice. I saw even less fortunate people trapped even further inside smaller rooms. Young boys working from sunrise to sunset, cutting sugarcane for 50 cents a day. Young girls weaving baskets for less. And mothers raising those too young to work, all just to endure. The only education you get once you're trapped in the room is survival, because it is not only a room, it is also a cage. Through my struggle to understand their lives and my place in the world, found the love of my God and the clear answers to my dilemma. It was no longer enough to live a mundane life. In the Western world, people take education for granted, but I never will. I see education as a privilege. When you've been living in the room for a long time, if you're lucky, you're given a clear choice. You can get used to it and make yourself small to fit it, or you can use it as motivation to break out, to break down, and break free. Seeing and experiencing the lives of people whose circumstances were even more desperate than my own drove me to appreciate the risk my parents had taken to start a new life in a new country. Because of them, I was born here, where I am provided with options to leave the room behind. For us, nothing was ever easy, but my mom did the best she could, and I love her for it. Mommy, Mami, tú hiciste lo mejor para mí. Y por eso, yo te quiero, yo te amo. Gracias, mami. I realize now that education is the key, has always been the key. The biggest gift Mom gave me was pushing and supporting me to get a good education. Deep down, I know Mommy always knew this was the only way I could leave the room. She planted the seed, she gave me the drive and determination. Life in the Dominican Republic watered it. But junior achievement gave me the opportunity and showed me how to use the tools I received in school to escape the room. Junior achievement came at a time when I needed direction, when I needed support, when I needed someone to show me how to unlock the door. I had a good fortune to attend a school where junior achievement programs are available and much appreciated by the students. Every day that I wake up and I'm able to go to school and do the things I need to do to rise above the challenges that surround me is a good day. Going to school and having people who believe in me and having a support system to motivate me is crucial to my success. When I look at you, I realize, to quote Sir Isaac Newton, I stand on the shoulders of giants. I am proud, and I am the product of people who have rallied around me so I can become the best person I can be. People like my mentor Barry have positioned me on the path to success. Being able to build quality relationships and have the access to multiple opportunities made me a totally different person than I was in my early high school years. Because of you, I have opened the door, and I stand ready to step out and leave the room behind me. I am determined to be the first one in my family to nail a high school diploma to the wall. Nothing and no one will discourage me. You see, I realize now that the second I was born, circumstances beyond my control aligned to trap and keep me in the room. But I've embraced and have held tight to the irreplaceable gift of educational opportunity whenever has been presented to me. The room is strong enough and small enough to define me in minds for generations. Only if we let it. I will not. By sharing my story with you tonight, Hope this is the first step you take with me and Junior Achievement to feed thousands of anonymous kids in our city who don't have the strength, who don't have the knowledge, who don't have the opportunity to break out of their rooms. Because of you, I have the opportunity to leave the room. On my way out, I plan to leave no one behind. Everyone in this room has been blessed with opportunities to succeed. Let us now waste this chance to reach back and give a hand to those that are struggling behind us. Won't you join me and make a stand for achievement? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.